Welcome, everyone. Okay, so in this video, we're going to continue module number 3. You should be on page 9 of the instructions, and you should have loaded up your assembly 1 iteration. So we're going to finally build the corridor of cross sections here on our Seneca Drive, and this kind of finally marries together the 3 views that we have: the horizontal alignment, our profile view, and the assembly that we just put together in the first part of the module. So the first thing that you're going to need to do is you're going to need to just go to every separate section. Let's zoom in here on the horizontal alignment. Put your cursor on the actual road alignment. You can see the name, Seneca Drive. I want you to write down the name of the alignment exactly as written. Yours might have a slightly different name than the one that I have written there. Make sure you write that one down. You're going to go to the profile view. Put your cursor right on the road alignment itself, and it's going to pop up. Mine's called design profile. Whatever yours is named, make sure you just write that down. And you're going to go to your assembly here. And on the eyelet, you're just going to put your cursor on the eyelet, and it's going to give the name of the assembly. Okay. And you're going to make sure those are all written down. Then we're going to start to create our corridors. You're going to have your the home tab up. You're going to go to the panel that says create design. You're going to go to corridor. You're going to click that. You're going to click corridor. Brings up this dialog box, and here's where we kind of put everything together. So we're going to just change the name of the corridor. It's going to be called, we're just adding Seneca Drive to the front of what's already written there. Like that. We're going to make sure now on the alignment one, you're going to make sure that the alignment is the one chosen. Mine's Seneca Drive. There's only one to choose from here. Design profile for my profile. The assembly, you're going to choose your assembly. There we have it. And the target surface we're going to choose is the EG surface, the existing ground surface there. Okay. Once we have all those chosen, you're going to hit OK. We're going to have a box that's going to come up here. And in this dialog box that opens, you're going to click Set All Frequencies. We're going to change some of the parameters here. So along tangents, this is kind of like where the frequency of the cross section. So along tangents, we're going to do every 10 meters. Along curves, you're going to go add an increment. And then the curve increment is going to be 10. And along spirals is going to be 10. And also along vertical curves, we're going to make that 10 as well. There we have it. You're going to hit OK on this box here, and then on this one as well. And then you're going to hit Rebuild the Corridor. Now we're just going to wait a moment. Now, some things that can happen that are here is if you notice on the left, and this might happen with you, on Prospect under Surfaces, we got a little warning symbol here. That means that some of the stuff might be out of date and need to be kind of recalculated on your surface. So on Surface, you're going to right-click, and you're going to click Rebuild Out-of-Date Items. That should deal with that. And then your corridor now is slightly changed. So you can see the warning pops up on corridor. You're just going to click that, right-click, and hit Rebuild All. And that will settle everything up there, right? So let's give we can give a quick save here. I think that would be prudent. There we go, it's saved. And now we're gonna, actually we're gonna save that. We should have done it, we saved it, but we should save it as our new iteration. So we're gonna go to Save As and change this to Corridor 1. There we have it. Okay. Now it gives the instructions on how to bring up the corridor properties, but we're gonna do this. And by the way, it's highlighted that this section must be completed carefully. So you must be really careful to follow everything step by step here. So to bring up your corridor properties, you're gonna click on the actual corridor itself. You change the window up here, and you're gonna have corridor properties. You're gonna click on that. It's gonna bring up the windows. And then we're going to bring up the Surfaces tab. Okay. So there's a couple of buttons that we're going to use here a couple of times. This first button is create a corridor surface. We're going to hit that. Creates this line here. And we are going to rename the item to top. So we're going to click that. Rename the whole thing just to top. Oops, let's try that again. There we go. Change the surface style to no display. The no display and hit OK. Ensure data type, which is up tops here. It says links. Mine already says that. And set the specified code to top. Then you're going to click. We're going to add a separate subline here, item that's going to appear. So you're going to do that. We're going to click the little plus sign here. Adds a little subline there. And then we're going to change the overhang to correction for top to top links. There we go. That's all set. Then you're going to do it one more time. You're going to create another corridor surface icon. So again, the button on the left here. Click that. We're going to rename this to datum. We're going to change the surface style to no display. Make sure let's see what we have here. The specified code should be to datum. So that should be in the middle here. There we go. Again, we're going to put a subline under datum here. So I'm going to click the plus sign here. And we're going to change the overhang correction to bottom links. Like this. Okay. Before we continue on here, we're going to go to the boundaries tab. We're going to right click on top, and then we're going to add automatically daylight. And then under use type here, make sure it is set for outside boundary. Let me just make sure that I got everything right here. Then we're going to do the exact same thing for the data line here. So I'm going to click on that, right click, add automatically daylight, make sure it says outside boundary as well. Once we hit OK, we're going to get a little warning window to rebuild the corridor. And it's done some adjustments there. Just going to scroll back to see our corridor a little bit here. I'm just going to make sure we save our drawing it here. And there we go. We've hit a good place to stop this video. So thank you very much.